Hey guys, Rich Boy J here, back in with another live stream. Tonight we're going to be working on Vardos. Shout out to everyone in the chat so far. Let's see, we got that boy Zandieboi, and I appreciate the kind words, my guy. Shout out to that boy Drink Tea. What's going on here? Also got Collecting Bricks in the house. BBBricks Studios, what's going on? We got Brick Customs, Matthew Tobias. We got T.O. Clone Commander, Dan6151, BBBricks, what's going on? Kevin Brown, Lethal Toast, all you guys, I'm so glad to see you here today. We're going to be working on Vardos. I've been honestly working on this quite a bit this week. You guys aren't going to see it up until the update video just because it's kind of in places you can't see on camera right now. But honestly, I think that this upcoming update is easily going to be the best update we've had so far. I just have some like really creative things that I want to be able to show off to you guys. A lot more lights will be added, so that's always a plus. And I'm just so excited to work on this MOC and show it to you guys. So today I'm going to be working on extending the platform. That seems to be all I do these days. But honestly, it's so close to being done. Like I'm going to get a pretty large percentage of it done today. Someone says stop the poor time frame. I'm sorry, totally forgot. There we go. Actually, that's kind of in my way. Where can I put this? There we go. Does that work? Anyways, what's up, John Cena? He says, spinning like I'm Hopkins. Dude, I've watched that play so many times since that happened. But what's up? Thank you, BBBricks Studios. I don't know who asked, but someone asked what was my favorite MOC, which is a good question because there's been a lot of MOCs that have been built even since the last time I answered those questions. But I don't know. If I had to, I don't know, my favorite MOC right now, probably the crate that Garrett and I did. I thought that was a really good MOC. Hopefully you guys think so too. Yeah, dude. Oh, we're going to win the division. Absolutely. Yeah, Porg is in frame, guys. Can I get a thumbs up for the Porg? Today is the Porg stream, so show some support to the Porg, guys. Drink T says he's been on October training to be a Jedi. That's awesome. My favorite Lego set ever is the UCS Star Destroyer. Zandy says he got the Han Solo Mud Trooper today. He says it's easily the best polybag of the year. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that Han Solo polybag because I'm kind of torn with it. The biggest issue I have is the color of the mud on it. For example, so we've gotten a couple of Mimbon figures, right? We got Mimbon Stormtrooper, obviously. We got the like Han Solo and Tobias Beckett as they're kind of in their Mimbon outfits, and we have the Muddy Han. The problem I have with it is that the mud on each of those figures are all different colors. For example, the mud on Han Solo is obviously like a light brown. I'm still honestly not even sure what color the mud is supposed to be on the Mimbon, like the Han and Tobias. I'm thinking it's that green color because I looked at pictures of the actual reference material and I don't see any green on them, so I'm just going to assume that that's Lego's interpretation of the mud. And then finally, the Mimbon Stormtroopers are have light gray and dark gray camouflage colored mud, which I don't know, why is there no consistency with that? Collecting Bricks says let's not be racist against mud. It's not good. Jeez. Why you guys? Anytime I reference anything with like color issues with Lego, you guys got to bring race into it. Why can't I just hold Lego to high standards? But yeah, I don't know. It kind of annoys me that there's no consistency with it. But hey, what's up? We got CT7567. So I feel like we got a lot of stuff to talk about today, guys, and this is honestly one of my favorite parts of the week, just because it's the time for me to engage with you guys about various things going on in Star Wars. So there's a couple. The first thing I do want to get into is Resistance. I won't really, honestly, there's nothing really in the show that's spoiler worthy, so I'll give you all permission to talk about it freely. There's nothing that really happens in these first few episodes that I think will like damage someone's viewing of the show if they haven't seen them already. So we're gonna talk about Resistance. We're also gonna talk about some set photos that leaked from episode 9. I don't know if you guys saw those, but they're like kind of in a desert. Yeah, some set photos from episode 9 leaked. They're not the ones that we saw before, but it's like a new location. They're in kind of a desert. So we're going to talk about that. Andrew Kemp says, not going to bother watching It's a Kid's Show. If there's anything important that happens in Star Wars Theory, we'll make a vid. That's a good question. How many of you guys like rely on Star Wars Theory to get information on Star Wars things without having to actually watch it? The biggest, I watch Jedi Council. They talk about a lot of like canon things, like from the comic books and stuff that I might not necessarily watch, but I want to get the information from. So that's usually where I go for my info. I've never actually watched Star Wars Theory, so maybe I'll check it out at some point. Why does everyone want to go back to Jakku? It does not look like Jakku. And I watch Star Wars Explained too. I like Alex a lot, actually. I like his videos. And he's made some cameos on Jedi Council. BBBricks says, I like Resistance. Not everyone says. So yeah, let's talk about Resistance. So I've watched the first 3 episodes. Apparently there's 2 more episodes that are out right now. And I haven't watched them yet, so let's not talk about those. Let's talk about the first 3 episodes that came out. And honestly, like, I really do enjoy the show. I see a lot of people say, oh, it's a kid's show, it's too childish, and that wasn't really the impression that I got. Like, it certainly is more lighthearted than Rebels and Clone Wars, but it's no more lighthearted than... It's more, like, consistently lighthearted, but it's no more lighthearted than Clone Wars and Rebels can be. Like, people act like Clone Wars and Rebels are both, like, very deep and dark shows consistently, but, like, most of Clone Wars and Rebels are pretty lighthearted, like, goofy kid stuff. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. They're all kids shows. Like let's not kid ourselves with that. Like, all these shows are for kids, and Star Wars as a whole is pretty much for kids. So I don't really see that as a criticism for the show. It's just the thing that I would argue is, you know, is it a good show? Can it be engaging to an adult? Because I would describe Rebels and Clone Wars as both kid shows that are still engaging to adults, and I really think it is. Got a phone call. Don't you know I'm streaming? I really enjoyed the show, honestly. I don't think it's not so childish in such a way that it's like not enjoyable for me as an adult to watch it. And I think the location is awesome. Like, some of the shots that we see of Colossus are just absolutely beautiful. What is... Go away. Some of the like shots that we see of Colossus are just absolutely beautiful. So I really do like the art style that they're using. Some of the characters don't look amazing. Like, I still think Poe looks weird. His face looks a little too plain. But as a whole, I actually really do like the look of the show. And I'm... Hello? 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 What's up? What's up? What was the point of that? Anyways, okay, so yeah, I actually like really enjoyed the show. I really like where it's going. For me, the most impressive thing about the show, or not really necessarily the most impressive, but the most exciting thing about the show for me is the fact that we're finally dealing with like the time period post the Empire, which is so refreshing. Like, we've been doing so many things in the Imperial area. It's nice to finally be out of that era and kind of learning more things about the galaxy. And there are a few things that like we do actually learn about the galaxy in Resistance, which I think is cool, and I look forward to that, to learning a little bit more about that. What's on? Let's see what's on in the chat. BBBricks said something. He doesn't like he said he doesn't understand the new Stormtrooper design. It's not a new Stormtrooper design. It's just they're stylized the same way that the Stormtroopers and pretty much everyone in the Clone War and Rebels and Clone Wars are stylized. Like, it's not a direct like it's not a direct interpretation from what we see in the films. Like, every show has their own style, and I've talked more than enough about those Rebel Stormtroopers. Like, I can get over the Resistance First Order Stormtroopers. Zandieboi says, really appreciate how it's post episode 6. Yeah, that's my favorite part about it. Theo Clone Commander says, would you still like the Wolf Pack Boyo? Let me message you about that. Honestly, kind of forgot about that. What's up? It's me. What's going on? And everyone loves the inventor of Storm Thought. Says they kind of did a cartoony design. Yeah, I mean, every show has a cartoony design. Like, to be fair, like, I'm gonna be completely honest. I feel like I don't love any of the art styles they do for any of the cartoons, just because so many of them look like such a departure from what we see in the films. And honestly, like, just in terms of the way things look, I might prefer the art style of Resistance over Rebels and Clone Wars, because I don't know, I get the impression that, like, I don't know, Resistance has less ugly things. Like, there are a lot of ugly looking things in Rebels. Like, I didn't love the way the TIEs look. I didn't love the way the Star Destroyers look, or even the Stormtroopers. I know a lot of that stuff is like them trying to pay tribute to not Dave Filoni, trying to pay tribute to Ralph McQuarrie, but I didn't love it. Like, it didn't look good. I don't understand why they can't just try their best to make it look like what we see in the film, but whatever. Commander Creed says, can we make Niku and Flix official boyos, by the way? Yeah, both of those guys are definitely boyos. And yeah, I love that BB-8 is in it. To be honest, like, BB-8 probably does less stuff in Resistance than he does in the films, but it is nice having him there. Just because, I don't know, like, sometimes he'll make beeps that sound familiar to me, and I'm like, oh, like, I know where that's from. So I like that. It's nice, something nice and familiar to have in the show. And I like the concept a lot. Like, I don't know, it really piqued my interest. So overall, I got to show the thumbs up. Like, I'm looking forward to continuing watching it. And depending on how much we see of Colossus, like, I could totally see myself doing a MOC of Colossus. Just, like, it's such a cool location. Like, this big, giant spaceport over the water, and then there's ships flying through rings over it. Like, I don't know. I think it's pretty freaking cool. Also, shout out to the fact that the announcers for the races that they do sound just like the pod race announcers, so I kind of got a pop out of that. Zandy says, do you think Finn will be in Resistance as FN2187? I wouldn't be surprised if he showed up. Ryder says, what do I think of Vader's castle set? I think I've kind of talked about it, but I think it's a good set. I'm not super excited for it, but I think it's a good set. Do I get most of my parts from Bricklink? Yeah, I'd say so. My first resource is the Pick-a-Brick wall. If I can't find it on the Pick-a-Brick wall, then I go to Bricklink. But ideally, I go to the Pick-a-Brick wall. That is my one-stop shop. BBBricks says he would love to see FN2R, 8R in Resistance. Is the official, is this official name like FN2199? Zandy says the pod racer announcers are the same as the announcers in Resistance. Okay, that's what I mean, they sounded just like them. Do we ever see an actual shot of them? I was trying to see if, like, in the show if they were the exact same people, but I could never see them. What's the best Lego that you have ever bought? You mean like a set or a part, or what do you mean? Ryder says he's been to all the streams. That's some strict adherence to the Boyo code, and I appreciate it. Says, so guesses who the First Order spy will be? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't like to speculate on shows too much. I'd rather go on with no expectations. I feel like expectations are kind of ruining Star Wars. But, yeah. But no, like, I enjoy the show, and I don't know, I think it's very refreshing, especially after Rebels. Because we're just in totally new territory. But yeah, how are you guys feeling about Resistance? Upside Down says Resistance is less than trash. Alright, that's something. Ryder says, I'm part of Notification Squad and you're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you, man. I'm glad. I'm so glad to hear that. He says, don't kill me, but TBH, I had no idea it was out. Yeah, it was really easy to miss. Like, there wasn't like a huge announcement like, oh, Resistance is out now, go watch it, you know? So yeah, I don't blame you for that. But yeah, everyone watching right now, if you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button. I would certainly appreciate it. Zandy says, I think the art style is too vibrant for Star Wars, and some of the characters in Resistance are annoying, but I'll continue to watch the show to like get a solid opinion on it. I think the ships are vibrant, which is fine. Because like you think about like the pod race, right? Like those are all pretty vibrant ships. A lot of them were kind of, I guess, sand blasted, so the colors were slightly muted, but like the pod racers were like very colorful. The show as a whole, I don't really feel as vibrant. Like a lot of the I mean, like once you kind of get into it, like a lot of the scenes, I wouldn't describe it as like overly vibrant. Like most of the backgrounds are like a brown or a gray. Like it certainly looks like Star Wars to me, which I appreciate. Commander Creed says, I've also gotten used to the art style of the show after 3 episodes. Yeah, like I really do like the art style of it. Like some of the shots, like the establishing whiteout shots, look absolutely beautiful. CT7567 says, Jay, who do you want in LEGO in the new Clone Wars sets that are coming in the future? Like character-wise, I have a wish list. So I would love to get Cody. Cody is probably the one who's most up there. Phase 2 specifically. We've gotten a Phase 1 Cody. But even if they do a Phase 1 Cody, like it'd be cool to get a Phase 1 Cody that's not like the Clone Wars style. I feel like, you know, I would love to finally get, you know, some like non-Clone Wars style Phase 2 clones, but like non-Clone Wars style Phase 1 clones would be cool as well. But yeah, Cody is definitely up there. I would just love 501st Troopers. I'm sure they'll make an appearance in the new Clone Wars. Jedi Bob says, I feel like you haven't streamed in a while. I streamed 5 days ago. I think the last stream I did the early one. A lot of you guys may have missed the last stream because I think I did one earlier than usual. But what's up, brother from another brick? Jacob Scott says, yes, we need 5s. Yes! Can we get some ARC Troopers, please? How crazy is it that LEGO has made 1 ARC Trooper and it's not even named? Commander Creed says a new Ahsoka figure would be great. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that Ahsoka is going to come in that new droid gunship set. And I don't think that set is like Clone Wars themed per se, but it is a prequel set. I guess if Ahsoka's in it, it has to be Clone Wars themed, so that was actually dumb. But I do think she's in that set, and apparently Plo Koon is in it as well, which has me enthusiastic because I would like to see them give him a new head mold. I think his current head mold is a little too skinny, like it needs to be fatter. So yeah, like lots of exciting things coming up with LEGO. What's up? We got Michael Irwin. What's going on? And also Ahsoka needs 2 things. She needs dual molded arms for her like half sleeves, and she also needs the medium legs. I think that'd be a perfect time to introduce the medium legs to Star Wars. Give them to Ahsoka. Zandy says, could we get a BBBricks figure in Star Wars? I don't think Star Wars should be that sexy. Andrew Maloney says, someone said they might make a battle pack with 5s, Echo, Hardcase, and Rex. Yeah, I feel like we've been hearing about that for the longest time. And it still could be true because we don't really know the details of the upcoming clone battle pack. But I wouldn't hold out hope on that. I feel like we're more than likely to get like, I don't know, unnamed clones. Like we may get like Rex in the battle pack, but I don't think it'll be like 4 named clones, you know? Yeah, and a yellow lightsaber blade. I totally forgot about that. That LEGO's never made a yellow lightsaber blade. Papa Oatsy says, is that my boy Finn on the shirt? Is Finn on the shirt? Yeah, it is, right there. You got Finn, Rey, Kylo, Phasma. Jedi Bob, isn't there like a million guys on What Culture named Adam? Or are you talking about the main Adam? Hey! Matthew T with the Super Chat donation. Thank you so much. He says, finding your channel after seeing a pic of your bad AATAT. Have watched almost every video since. Thanks for countless hours of entertainment. Thank you so much, man. Wow, shout out to Matthew T. Thank you so much. Ryder says, when can I become an official boyo? If you've come to all these streams, you are an official boyo. What did Commander Creed say? He says, Simon is the best part of Walt culture. I don't really watch Walt culture, to be quite honest. Ray's new lightsaber should be purple. Why is there only one purple lightsaber? There's only one purple lightsaber because Samuel L. Jackson. That's it. RLB the Sword says, supposedly this weekend it's going to get cold just like Hoth. I am, like, shocked at the amount of times that still gets referenced. You're keeping the stream kid-friendly, Jay. Yeah, you have to. We got some young boyos in the house, and I don't want to get demonetized. You should make a Yoda with seagulls. They should make a Yoda with seagulls. Why seagulls? Am I totally missing something? Why seagulls? Yeah, shout out to Matthew T for the donation. I really appreciate that, man. Are we not counting Revan or Traya for the purple lightsabers? I think he means in, like, real canon. I don't think... I mean, I guess Revan is canon, but he's not... He hasn't, like, shown up in any of the new canon. Says, if you're Canadian, then it's always cold like Hoth. Says, look up Yoda Seagull's song. I don't want to do that. Can we get a new UCS Yoda with stick whacking feature? No, guys. You guys are all missing something that is very crucial. Can we please get a Yoda with his floaty chair? Like, seriously. How has that not been made into a set yet? To be completely honest, though, the only reason I even remember that floaty chair is because of LEGO Star Wars. CT7567 says, what if I ever donate $100? Can I be the #1 boyo? If you donate $100, you will absolutely be the #1 boyo. You'll be at the top of the donation list. But seriously, why is there no floaty chair Yoda? Brick Limbo says, how would they sit Yoda in the chair? So that would obviously be an issue. I mean, they could just stand him up in it, though. It wouldn't be... That's not, like, the biggest issue ever. The bigger problem is, why doesn't it exist? Spring Yoda load arm, Yoda arm that whacks the stick we need. Ryder wants to know if he can have Rich Boy gummies. Yes! I got some on the way. They need to bring back Boba Fett. We've seen enough Boba Fett, in my opinion. What do I think of the AT-AP rumors? I'm actually super excited about that because I do not own any of the AT-APs, so this will be my opportunity to make up for all the Clone Wars sets I missed out on, so I'll probably get like 3 of them. Can I be a Rich Boy moderator? I'm just kidding. I know we aren't supposed to ask. I haven't really been in need of more moderators, so I would like to say that the moderator search has come to a hiatus in the meantime. Once I hit the point where, like, I feel like I'm in need of more moderators, I'll probably pick up some more, but I think it's fine. Should LEGO make a set with a Force Ghost like the Force Tree? That actually would be a good set, if for no other reason than to give us, like, the second version of Octo Luke, like the Jedi training Luke from Octo. RLB the Sword says, bring Willow Hood back. I'm honestly shocked they didn't put him in the Cloud City set. Phase 2 Commander Cody, yes. Actually, you know, I want to go get my... I have a minifix for you, Phase 2 Cody. I'm going to go grab them. It's criminal that LEGO hasn't made a Phase 2 Cody yet. You know what's even more criminal? The fact that LEGO made a Phase 2 Cody buildable figure, and we still don't have a Phase 2 Cody minifig. This is my Phase 2 Cody, guys. Got it from Minifigs for You. Shout out to David Hall. Did you hear that Wilbur Hood is going to be an iconic based around Vader? Is it actually true? Is he really? That sounds hilarious. Any recommendations on the LEGO set? $30 and under. I like the Yoda's Hut set. How do you only have 10K subs? You should have 100K legit. I'm working on it. You guys want to help me out? Spread the word. Get me to 100K. This is now the 100K sub stream, guys. Help get me to 100,000 subs. Tell everyone you know. Make a lot of accounts. Do what you gotta do. Do your part. Alright, see you CT7567. You guys ever realize that Cody and the Pork have the same color scheme? I got myself a 212 Squadron Pork right here. Says, what is your fondest LEGO Star Wars memory, not including a video game? That's a hard one. So many of my memories are pertaining to the video game. But, honestly, probably whenever they did, like, the first release, like, the first wave of Clone Wars sets. And it was in 2007, so they did Midnight Madness for it at Toys R Us. So my grandma took me to Toys R Us at midnight to pick up the new Clone Wars sets, and I got my first Republic gunship. I got 2 of them, actually. Soon Jay will have more subs than PewDiePie. Yes, that's the goal. We need a LEGO Star Wars takeover on YouTube, guys. And it starts with you. What's up, Brick by Brick 101? Here's a question. How many of you like are old enough to have actually like got sets when like back in 2007 when those original Clone Wars sets came out, and what did you get? Did any of you do Midnight Madness? What's up, Malik Jones? We got B Bomber 52, RLB the Sword. Jacob Scott today was 4. Oh my god. Jedi Bob says he got the sets from 2009 when he first started getting into the sets. Jake Johnson 2010. Parker says I got the sets in 2007, but I was 5. You guys are so young. Not me, fam. But I got a few more notably the ATTE. That was a good set. Came with Rex. It also came with Stinky. Galactic Break says he had the ATTE and the gunship. Did you get them in 2007 or did you get them like aftermarket? Jedi Bob says he was born in 2002 because that's when the Republic gunship set came out. That is awesome. Brick by Big says he got the Clone Wars Battle Pack. Michael Irwin says he got the Republic gunship for his birthday in 2007. That's literally the exact same thing that happened with me. My birthday's July 13th, so those sets came out, I think, like late July, and that was my birthday gift, getting to go to Toys R Us and get those sets. Andrew Maloney says he got the Clone ATRT Battle Pack at an unofficial brick store, and I'm so happy ATRT is now a pile of bricks, but the minifigs are intact. Yeah, that's probably like the most classic Battle Pack, just because it came with, what, like 3 clones and a gunner? So that was a really easy way to army build those Clone Wars clone troopers. Galactic Brick says he got them in 2007. His first set was the original AT-AP, which I got a little before the Clone Wars stuff. Right, okay. That's awesome. B-Bomber 52 says, I started collecting in 2006, and it was the Hoth Starter Pack. Okay. Happy belated birthday to Parker Dye. Do you think it would be cool for some Battlefront 2 LEGO sets? Yeah, that would be great for me, because I could put them in this mod. I would love that. My first and only set is the new Naboo Starfighter 2014. Wow. I'm surprised that that's your only set, but hey, I like Naboo Starfighter, so I don't blame you. I wish I was in this mock because I would love to see a Porg with lightsaber as an Easter egg. Well, you got two ways. You can either become a mod or donate, what is it, 15 bucks? You get a Sigifig. You know the way. One of the most wanted sets as a kid was the Hoth Echo based one from 2007. I actually had that set. Well, I guess I technically have that set. It's in pieces, though. I mean, it was cool when it came out, but, like, I don't know, I don't love it. We've gotten better Hoth sets since then. I liked it when it came out because it came with the Snowspeeder. I think that was the first Snowspeeder I got. That was the only Snowspeeder I had, actually. I was, like, really into Snowspeeders when I was younger. Like, that was probably one of my favorite ships. Alright, see ya, RLB the Sword. I remember when I got that set, I was disappointed, too, because the Snowspeeder had gray on it because it was Luke's. And I was like, Snowspeeders should have orange on them. I didn't know that in the film, Luke had the gray Snowspeeder. So I was like, this one's less colorful. I don't like it. Where are the mini kits? They're actually all, like, right here. I thought they were. Maybe they're in my room. They're somewhere around here. They will be hidden throughout the mock. That's for sure. When I was around 7, my cousin gave me all his LEGO Star Wars sets ranging from 1999 to the 2002 AT-AT. That is quite the pickup. Holy crap. I was given a lot of hand-me-down LEGO sets, but, like, all the LEGO stuff that I was given was before Star Wars was out, or LEGO Star Wars was out, so I didn't inherit any LEGO Star Wars sets, unfortunately. Here's a question. What is the best LEGO Star Wars thing that you have been given? Whether it be from someone who, like, I guess, yeah, like, not as a gift, but just, like, given, well, I mean, I guess it could technically be a gift, but something you were given from someone who was like, oh, I don't play with LEGO anymore, here's the set. What is the coolest LEGO Star Wars thing you've been given? I thought you would be more hype about the Vader's Castle set because you like interiors. I do. I love interiors. I'm more into interiors on ships than I am just like scenes like that. But I mean, I don't think it's a bad set. I think people have asked me a lot like what I think about that set, and I think they take the fact that I'm not super excited for it to mean that I don't like it. And I actually do like it. I like it a lot. Like it's a great set. There's nothing really wrong with the set. I'm just not excited for it. It's not something that I would choose to have a set on. Alright, Jedi Bob says, nothing, I've always had to buy my own sets. Parker Dye says, I got a brand new Republic attack gunship. That's awesome. Hey Jay, what should my first Star Wars mock be? Build Taco Donna. Anyone who asks me that from now on, I'm telling them to build Taco Donna because I want to see more Taco Donna mods. The book with Celebration Luke was out. It says without Luke, sadly. That's annoying. That's annoying. Jedi Bob says he's building Mustafar. That's awesome. Are you going to take any tips from my UCS set ideas video? Says, alright then, thanks mate. I really want a diaper Luke buildable figure. The buildable figures are gone, bro. They're not making any more of them. Somewhere there's a warehouse of all of those, like, 501st ATRT buildable figure sets that will never see the light of day, which makes me very happy. Because that was such a slap in the face. The 2009 TIE Advance. Okay, cool. I actually never... The only TIE Advance that I had before the most recent one that came with Vader, with the A-Wing, was that original TIE Advance that came with the Y-Wing. Bennett Spencer says, my mom would never let me buy a UCS set, but I could buy $10, $20 sets at once, and it would frustrate me so much. That is annoying. Tell her you want the big sets. Jay, why don't you do Star Wars... Why don't you ever do more Star Wars stop motions? I would like to, it's just... I just haven't found the time to do it. I would love to do it. And I have plenty of ideas, but I just... haven't done it. Michael Irwin says, any idea when your next UCS set idea video will be? That's a good question. I don't know, honestly. I know what I want to do it on. I haven't put enough thought into it to do a video quite yet, but I'd like to have one out by the end of the month. Maybe I'll make that like a monthly thing. Star Wars wrestling stop motions. Where's my favorite place to eat? I love seafood a lot, so my favorite restaurant, it's a local restaurant called, it's not really local, I guess there's some across the country, but there aren't very many. It's called The Boiling Crab. Great seafood restaurant. Says, how's the landing platform coming along? It's coming along pretty well. It's so hard to get the entire thing in frame because it's getting so big now, but like, this next update video, it's probably gonna be done. My goal is to have it done by the next update video, so I'm just adding more great bricks to it right now. What's up, Maxwell Richards? Weren't you the leader of the non-mod squad? Ryder Thompson says, I've been begging my parents for the UCS Slave one. Well, if you really want to convince them, tell them that it's probably not going to be on sale anymore after this year, because I'm pretty sure the Slave one's retiring after this year. Max Odell says, I wonder what kind of seafood they eat in Star Wars. They eat, what's the name of that fish thing in Resistance? I forget the name of it, but the guy buys them a fish to eat. Do you think we'll get any sets from The Mandalorian? I would certainly hope so. The main character looks pretty dope. But yeah, have you guys seen those new set photos that leaked from episode 9? Where they're in like a desert? He says, I've told them that. Okay, well tell them that Rich Boy Jay said you need to have that set. I'm sure they'll listen then. Nah, I was counting on Boogaloo to share them. I am disappointed. I saw them. They're on Star Wars Underworld, I think. Let me see. I might still have the website pulled up. Nope. Apparently, MNR shouted me and Garrett out in his 100,000 sub special. That is awesome. Alright, here, I found the pictures. We are in business. What's up, Happy Brick 1985? He says, hello, I'm new to your channel and the series. What's going on? Nothing much, just working on Vardos, of course. I was pulling up on my phone some pictures from the set of episode 9. So here I got them. Let's see if this will work. Okay. So this is the first picture. I don't know like what that's supposed to be, like what the colorful things are, but that's what we got. Focus. And then so yeah, desert planet in Star Wars. What's new? Apparently, they've seen speeders on it. Someone says they may have seen Daisy Ridley there. So yeah. Commander Creed says, it's generic sand planet 3. Yeah, basically. Star Wars loves its sand planets. What's up, Joseph Roy? They're filming it in Jordan. Apparently, they also filmed the Jeddah sequences from Rogue One in Jordan, so that's something to consider. Ryder says he has 2 501st clones and lost 1 pair of legs and 1 helmet, so I posed 1 501st trooper in the Republic fighter tank. Jedi Bob says Geonosis is the only good sand. Oh my boy, stop. Tatooine is the best sand planet, and there's no comparison. Venom and Diamond says, I hate sand. Nah, Jakku is the best sand planet because everyone wants to go back there. That is very true. No one wants to go to Tatooine, but everyone wants to go to Jakku. Here's a question. I think this will facilitate a very positive discussion. Everyone, I want you to answer, what is your favorite thing about the prequels? Forever Lego Studios, what's going on, man? What's going on, boyo? But yeah, everyone, what's your favorite thing about the prequels? Commander Creed says Obi-Wan's beard. Okay, let's give a serious answer. Joseph Roy says the lightsaber duels. I don't agree with that. Matthew T says Darth Maul. Says the prequels spawned 2 great things. Things one is the Clone Wars. 2 is prequel duels. Bro, 1 more week until I get that special creation. Is that special creation my Imperial Walker? Hey, what's up, Fives? It would be, it set up the Clone Wars show. Alright. Commander Creed says Obi-Wan is Neato in the films. I think episode 3 Obi-Wan is alright, but Obi-Wan as a whole is probably one of my least favorite things about the prequels. Like, they did his character a disservice. Jay, it is perhaps your Imperial Walker. Okay. That brings warm feelings to my heart. Your favorite boyos. You're not annoying. Chill out, bro. Prequels have lots of great things. The music, the duels, the action, new planets, clones, Lego sets, and most importantly, me. But for real, I do like the Mustafar duel. If I had to choose my favorite thing about the prequels, it's probably the ships. I like the ships. Jay, I'm going to be honest. If you hate the prequels, you hate the prequels too much. They're really not that bad. Hey, I asked that question to foster positive prequel discussion. We don't have to talk about the fact that I don't like them. I mean, what kind of rich boy J stream would it be to not bash the prequels? I just said I'm not going to bash him. I asked a very positive prequel question. I didn't ask that question to like get people to rag on the prequels. I genuinely wanted to know like what people's favorite part of it was. Should I do Taco Donna based on Battlefront 2 or The Force Awakens? I would like to see it based on The Force Awakens. There we go. Oh, come on. Whatever, I'll worry about that later. The vehicles and Obi-Wan versus Anakin. The Anakin and Obi-Wan planet, yeah. What are your favorite part of the sequels, chat? No, we're gonna continue talking about the prequels. I don't want to flood the chat. Master Skywalker. There's too many of them. What are we going to do? Everyone laughed when that happened. Master Skywalker. Jay, I'm debating on the footprint for the walker. I want it to be indented in the ground or just above it. I kind of like, and you should definitely do in the ground footprints. Fantastic accent. I'm going to assume that that's sarcasm. Sounds like an episode of the Backyardigans. Oh my god. Master Skywalker. There's too many of them. What are we going to do? The phone is ringing. If y'all haven't watched the Backyardigans, y'all are missing out. Do I remember Ben Quadraneros? Yeah, of course. That's who Kylo Ren is named after. The great Ben Quadraneros. Oh, was that Wonder Pets? My bad. Wonder Pets, Wonder Pets. We're on our way to help the something else. Save the day. We're not too big, we're not too tough, but if we work together, we've got the right stuff. Go Pets. Wait, so then what's the Backyardigans song? There's an animal in trouble. There's an animal in trouble. There's an animal in trouble somewhere. What's the Backyardigans song? Is it the What's Gonna Work Teamwork? Yo, shout out to Wonder Pets. Your backyard friends, the Backyardigans. But so what's the Backyardigans song? Says Jay, what's with the phase 2 Commander Cody on the Porg? Someone mentioned Cody earlier, so I brought him in here. I thought he matched the Porg. What's a backyardigan? It's like a little kids show. Okay, can someone tell me what is the backyardigan song? How does it go? They need to remake the backyardigans but with all porgs. Jay, do you like the old Battlefront games? I like them. I played them when I was younger. Does no one seriously know the backyardigan song? Yeah, Creed. It's like our Peppa Pig. Does that resonate with you? Joseph Roy says the Backyardigans is a dignified show and totally for adults. What is the Backyardigans song? Someone please, your backyard friends, the Backyardigans together. We got the whole world to explore. The song doesn't sound familiar to me. Clearly, I'm gonna have to watch the Backyardigans. Did they ever make Lego Backyardigans, guys? Because we need it. Hi, I'm Pablo. My name's Cyro. I'm Uniqua. I'm Tasha. And my name's Austin. And we're your backyard friends, the Backyardigans, together in the backyard again, in the place where we belong. Okay. I got you. Yo, but real talk, guys. I want this. I found this Gucci shirt that has Peppa Pig on it, and I kind of want it. It looks pretty dope. He says, I'm not sure how the stream got to this, but I love it. I'm honestly not sure either. Who brought out the Backyardigans? Star Wars / Peppa Pig crossover win. Yes. Hi, I'm Paul. Oh, okay, that's the song again. What's up, Grey Brick Productions? Anyone who joins the stream right now, I'm so sorry. You're going to be so confused. Why are they singing children's songs? Well, because there's an animal in trouble. Peppa Porg. I love it. Peppa Porg. There's an animal in trouble. There's an animal in trouble. I'm serious. They need to remake the Backyardigans, but with all porgs. Alright, see you, Max Odell. Dude, it's awesome, right? Like, it's so dope. The porg is great. Jay, how long you plan to stream for? How long have I even been streaming? Almost an hour. Maybe I'll go for like 30 more minutes. I don't want to be up super late streaming. I'll go until I get enough done on this landing platform, though. That's for sure. Everyone should get the board. Says, but what about the droid attack on the Wookiees? There does need to be a Porg solo film. They'll call it Porg, a Star Wars story. How long have you been making YouTube videos? Since 2007. So, what, 12 years? 11 years? I don't suck at math, I promise. I legitimately thought it was 2019 for a second. This is like one of the difficult things about building snot. You end up with things like this, and you gotta like push them together like this. So yeah, that's a lot of bricks though. Check that out. So I'm leaving these in here. These are gonna be lights, obviously. The phone is ringing. I love that the stream has just been flooded with Wonder Pets and backyard ones. Says, I wish it was 2019 because episode 9 is coming out. Parker, stop it. Why would you say that? That's disgusting. So Venom and Diamond says, yeah, so how about this? You guys realize that, like, if Han Solo was, like, if they decided to have it come out in December, like all the other films, then like, at this point in time, we still would not have seen Solo yet. Like, we would still be waiting for it to come out. How crazy is that to think about? Hi, Jay. Question on an old project. Have you ever figured out a way to get a knee joint on the massive AT-AT that allows it to bend? I haven't really done much with that. I would honestly like to, at some point, go back and see if I can figure that out, but I have no immediate plans to do that. Venom and Diamond says, don't see Solo in 3D. Oh my, that sounds like torture. The movie's already dark enough. Last thing I need is the freaking Real D glasses making things even darker. I'm honestly surprised they still make films in 3D. I thought that it kind of passed. I actually did see The Force Awakens in 3D. That wasn't the only way I saw it. I saw it like 7 times, but one of them was in 3D. It was 3D IMAX. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3D was a mistake. Sorry, I have to go by. Alright, see ya, Brick by Brick 101. Ryder says remake Padme's apartment. Is that really something you guys would like to see? I would love to do a Coruscant MOC at some point, actually. And if I did, I would do Padme's apartment in there. But that's really the only circumstance in which I would do that. What do you like better, Force Awakens or The Last Jedi? I like The Last Jedi better. Not by a lot, but I do like The Last Jedi better. So, Jay, is there going to be a Garrett Sigifig in the MOC? Absolutely. Of course. I have special plans for Garrett and I in this MOC. Will there be a will there be a Sheev Sigfig? Well, there's definitely gonna Sheev will have a presence in the MOC, that's for sure. I'll save what I exactly mean by that for the update video, but like I said, this week's update video is definitely gonna be the best one so far because I have some like dope stuff playing, guys. Ryder says he would love to see a remake. Well, whenever I do a Coruscant MOC, I'll put it in there. Alright. 2 more layers. She says, did you see my email? Ah, dude, I totally forgot to actually respond to it, but I promise you I will. Hello there. Oh, I don't think so. What's the worst Star Wars film in your opinion? Easily Episode 2. Honestly, if I can group them all together, I would say episodes 1 through 3 are the worst Star Wars films. Like, I think 2's the worst, but 1 and 3 aren't much better in my opinion. So the gap is not that large. All right. So in Forever Looks says, Jay, I know we talked about in the last stream or so, but do you mind if I send you a pic of my Sigifig? Yeah, you actually should do that. Absolutely. It's Cardi V Sigifig. If I can find out a way to make a minifigure that beautiful, I would absolutely do that. Ready for uncanny rhyming about America. I don't know what you mean by that. Have you ever purchased from Clone Army Customs, not including weapons? Yeah, I have the Jango and Boba jetpack and helmet set. So, yes. What is happening? Oh, I see. One, two, three, four, five, and a plate. All right. How's the second wrap coming along? I'm actually working on it right now. Well, not like right now, but I've been working on it. Cody came from Minifigs for You. Once again, shout out to David Hall. I'm gonna leave for like an hour to finish some homework. Will you still be streaming? Probably not, honestly. So you should stay and not do homework. All right. Jeez, I keep breaking this thing. This is like my little access door to get to the battery. Keep forgetting I can't press down on it, otherwise it'll push through. Homework is for the Luke Skywalkers of the world. What exactly do you mean by that? Appreciate that, Forever Lego Studios. This platform is so close to being done. So what's the difference between CAC and minifigs for you? They're just made by two different people. I think they use a lot of the same molds and such, but they're made by the same two people. I mean, they're made by different people. Okay, I'll fail school to watch the stream. There you go. Good job. Luke is the goodest boy, so it would make sense that he'd always do his homework. Fair enough. What's the battery and the build for? It's for the lights. It's for the lights, my guy. How'd you? Can you see that from here? Oh, I guess, yeah. You can't really tell. Oh, I guess you can tell these two. Yeah, those are the lights. Says Jay, you can call me by my actual name. All right, yeah. I know. Sometimes I call you Hunter. Sometimes I go with Forever Lego Studios. I don't know. I go with whatever comes to my mind first. But yeah, Hunter's a lot shorter than Forever Lego Studios. Sometimes I'll do Forever Lego Studios just so the chat can know who I'm talking to. So many bricks. What's next, F? Says, could you move the camera to give an overview of the progress? No. I want to save that for the update video. I'll keep it a surprise. Because, I don't know, I want you guys... I feel like this is going to be like a really good update video. And I want to make sure, like, I don't know, you guys get the full effect of the progress. Five bricks. Four. Are you wondering why I'm alive? Yeah. Where are my tiles? They're in this box. Maybe. Says, what's the next thing to finish is what I was going to write and actually send it to, and I removed, what? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Next thing, once I finish the platform, I'm going to start probably on this first building right here. Garrett says, since I donated $15, can I be a mod? This is not a pay to be a mod type situation. I mean, I certainly appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. And that's why you're getting a Sigifig in the MOC. But I think I mentioned earlier that I think we're good on mods in the meantime. Until I feel I absolutely need to make more people mods, I won't do it. But you will certainly be at the top of the list. Leave your parts on the table so you don't need to find them. I try to not keep... That's a good idea, because I find myself a lot of times like, oh my god, where is this thing that I just had? But I think for now, I'm not really working with too many different parts, so everything I need is like, I know exactly where it is right now. But I appreciate you for recommending that, because anyone who has watched me build knows that happens all the time. Jeez. Alright. Okay, hold on. When is Brick Fair, Virginia? Next year? I don't know. It says, will there be a mini fridge in the MOC? Maybe? That is an oddly specific question. What is my favorite Jedi from any Star Wars movie, and who is your favorite Sith Lord? Favorite Jedi, Luke. Favorite Sith Lord, Emperor. Going to bed. Sorry I couldn't make the stream, so I hope you get this. I just want to let you know, great work. Keep it up. Hopefully I make a stream soon, but I'm very busy this time of the year. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. And no worries. I'm glad you still feel compelled to keep up with this old project. So appreciate all your support, buddy. All right, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna freaking get this thing connected. Maybe I should actually just take that off for now. Jay, if Star Wars and wrestling join together, would there be a stable called C Generation Rex? Oh my god. How do you come up with these things? Are you ready? Okay, here we go. This might work. Ryder says, we need a guy with an ice cream stand. Oh, we need an ice cream stand with a stormtrooper selling ice cream in the MOC. I don't know if I'll do that, but I'll definitely do a guy selling cabbages. There we go. Alright, that'll work. Oh, this MOC is coming together. There we go. So, Jay, how's the wires for the lighting coming along? It's coming along pretty well. There's going to be a considerably larger amount of lights in this next update, so I think you guys will appreciate that. I'm telling you, this next update is going to be great. I can't, like, tell you guys how awesome this next update is going to be. It says, where'd you get those light Azure plates from? Pick a brick wall. I have a bunch of them, like, I have so many of those. I use them as filler. Are there some in here? Yeah, there's a bunch in here. They come from that magical place we call under the table. All right. I can start on over here, I guess. Says, bro, I really need to get some more filler after I buy the huge item next week. Have you gone to the Lego store yet? But yeah, filler is so crucial. Do you have any tips for starting a channel? I guess just figure out all the creative stuff out first, right? Like, have an icon, have your logos and stuff already done, and just put out content frequently. Or at least consistently. What's the coolest looking Jedi in your opinion? Buff Kit Fisto from the Clone Wars was top notch. Coolest looking Jedi. I really like the way like Asian Kolar looks. Like I don't know what his species name is, but I like the way him and Eth Koth look. Other than that, Luke looks like a pretty awesome. Like Jedi Luke is one of my favorite character designs in all of Star Wars, probably. But yeah, Asian Kolar or Luke Skywalker. So sadly not, again, the store in Chicago is the closest, and going up there would basically be a whole day thing as well. I got you, bro. Evan Peel. Evan Pole, actually. I wonder if that was a typo. Knowing Creed, there's no way to tell. Evan Pole. I'm sorry, like, you guys, I'm sure, remember that Citadel episode from the Clone Wars, and whenever Evan Peel has his death scene, I just like, and they like pick him up like a baby to carry him. I just couldn't help but laugh. Like, it just looks so silly. Like, I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Where's David been? He hasn't uploaded in a while. He had a live stream not too long ago. I think he's just working on editing his documentary. It's probably what he's been most preoccupied with. And I guess he did do an Overwatch video. So yeah, if you like that, go check it out. His death was so hilarious. Yeah, it just looks so silly. And the fact that they pick him up like a baby, it's just so funny to me. Do you think Lego release sets for The Mandalorian? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. We need a figure of that main character. I think we will. If they can make a set for that Vader's virtual reality game and do the big Vader's Castle set, we can get at least one Mandalorian set. Am I excited for the Vader's Castle set? No. That's not to say I think it's a bad set. I'm just not excited for it. What's up, Rogue Rebel? What's going on, homie? I'm trying to think, because I need to figure out exactly what I want to do for this side of the platform. In the game, there's, like, trees over there. And, I mean, I guess I should add those. So I probably won't actually build on that right now. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bricks. It says I still keep thinking that the ship in the title card of Resistance is backwards. I don't understand what you mean. Does it like flies in that? I don't. What do you mean? What are your thoughts on the 1999 Star Wars sets? We have come a long way since then, and the sets nowadays are much better. That's That's what I think about those old sets. Also, gee, I fixed the intro so it has more of the actual song, not the intro. Yeah, I meant to tell that to you. But good job. Good job, boyo. 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 Elisa says, I got school, like right now. What am I working on? I'm working on the platform, of course. It's like so close to being done, honestly. Honestly, don't have that much more to do to it. To at least just get it like covering the area it's supposed to cover. But yeah, like I think this next update's gonna have a ton of progress. Because I got my parts in for the spotlights. I haven't added anything to this one, but I do have the parts in, so that's nice. What's your favorite prequel set, new and old? My favorite new one's definitely the most recent Republic gunship. Like, come on. Favorite old prequel set? I don't know. Have I seen Brick Vault's Yavin 4? Have they actually posted stuff on it? I knew they were working on it, but I don't know how far along they had gotten. Favorite old prequel set? Maybe the older Republic, the first Republic gunship. I like Republic gunships on the Brick vlog. I'll have to check it out. Can you make more Monster Jam videos? Probably not. I'm actually going to a Monster Jam show in like a week. What about that ARC 170? The custom one I said I might do? Or are you talking about the set? I love the set. But Republic Gunship is above it. I do not play Club Penguin. I never played that, actually. Tyler TNF, what's up? He says, by far one of my favorite builds so far this year. It's not even done. Thanks, man. I'm glad to hear that. I'm actually probably going to head out. I think I said I'd do an hour and a half, so I got about 3.5 more minutes. And I will conclude the stream at 4.5. He says, the set, but what, you're going to be making a custom one? I might. Someone asked me, like, I think I was talking to Enter on stream. And I was thinking about doing a custom one. That'll be long in the future, so I have no plans on it, and I have no immediate plans on it, but it could certainly happen. Any more work on the Corvus we will see? Yes, there would definitely be a Corvus update. Entered as a special guest. No, he was just in the chat, but I was speaking to him. I would love to have him on though. The only issue is he's overseas, so the timing would have to work out for us to have him on. If you're in the I would love to see the instructions or build it for myself. Yeah, absolutely. And their face reveal at 15K. I wonder if I could coerce him to agreeing to that. Probably not. Let's see. Alright, that works. Ryder says, wish I could build your AT-AT. Go for it, bro. Build it. Go for it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he lives in London, if I'm not mistaken. He could be like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he lives in London. A Nightbot face reveal. Also, Jay, before you head out, how much is the walk going to cost? I have roughly $800 next week. I mean, it's been so long since I built it. But, I don't know, I think Brick Vault has it at maybe $700? Maybe? Like, a lot of the parts I bought for it whenever I first built it are a lot cheaper now. Like, on the face of it, the two big dishes that are on the face, like where the guns are, I spent like $30 each on those, and they aren't nearly, they're like $1 now. So you'll be in a better position than I was when I built it. What's up, Ogle? What's going on, homie? Says power was out. Oh, that's unfortunate. ATST reveal, please. I need to do that soon, don't I? I honestly forgot about that. I had an idea for where I wanted it to be at first in the MOC, but it's not going to be there, so the location's going to change. But Bricknado says, what's up, man? How are you? Bricknado with one of the greatest names in all of LEGO Star Wars YouTube. Can you reveal the ATST on stream? Not this stream, just because it's not even anywhere near me, and it's not the easiest thing to move. The reveal will come soon enough, guys. I gotta keep some anticipation. Because Brick Vault says approximately 700. Yeah, I thought that's what they had on it. Yeah, that's exactly how my name is spelled. Yes, it is goals. Yes, it is. It's he's out. I'm pretty sure he's made an updated version to it at this point. He updates it pretty frequently. I think I have like his second version, maybe the third. Tell us an embarrassing story. I'll tell you if one comes to mind. The most boring Lego color? Olive green. Olive green is what comes to my mind because it reminds me of Chima. Like those alligator people. Commander Creed, stop. Dark gray is the most exciting color. What's up, Where the Hawks Fly one? Okay, Jim, I'm gonna have to head back to work. Thanks for helping me get an idea. Of course, man. And yeah, it should be in that pick of your Sigifig. Alright. right, and then I'm gonna place this in here and I wanna head out. So dark blue is an amazing. What you're picking on? You're a madman. All right, I want to show you guys this side of the platform so far because you deserve it. Hold on, let me turn on the lights first. All right. Check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. So you guys can see that a lot of the platform is done. You can see basically right here, this section, the blue, is going to extend out that way. That's actually going to be elevated, so there's going to be no platform there. But basically I need to build this part out to here. And then I need to figure out what's going to go over here. I think I might put trees. I don't know. I have to figure it out. But you can see like a lot of progress is done. Like this platform is so close to being done. So I'm really happy about that. But that's going to finish up the stream for tonight. I got some good work done. Of course, had a great time talking to all of you guys. But yeah, man, it's really coming together. I'm so excited. So excited. So yeah, that's going to finish up the stream today, guys. I appreciate everyone for showing up. Always a fun time to get to talk to you guys about Star Wars and for you to check out what's going on with Vardos. So next stream, I would like to do one more this week. I'm not exactly sure when. If I did do one, it would be tomorrow. I think that's like the one day I could actually do one, or tomorrow or Friday. I don't know, either of those days. So just keep an eye out. If I can do it, I'll definitely do it. And I'll see you guys sometime soon. So shout out to everyone who came through. Shout out to Matthew T for the donation. I really appreciated that. It was so clutch. Those, man, it's always, the super chat donation is always, I don't know, it's awesome every time because whoever would have thought that I'd be able to do something like this on YouTube. So yeah, appreciate everyone for coming through. So see ya, Commander Creed, Where the Hawks Fly 1, Ryder, Brick Dude Studios, Ogle, Brickwiz just made it. I'm about to head out, but it's all good because I know that you was out there grinding. So actually, Matt, before you leave, I want to show you what I've done so far. I'll show everyone else too. So this is, platform is so close to being done. I still got to wire those lights. Want to work on some of these, like the spotlights to go around the MOC. And yeah, made a lot of progress today, so I'm happy with it. This is such a giant platform, like holy crap. But yeah, that's what we got. That's what we got. So yeah, that's going to finish up the stream tonight, guys, and I will see you all again very soon.